I guess it should be. It's a bit blurry or kind of sunny in my background. So I'll just try and show you folks. There we go. Nice sunny day. And hopefully what is a nice view for everybody. So yeah, that's the background that I would love to show you constantly. I mean, that's why I'm standing here. Seems though it's not going to go that way because, yeah, it's just too bright. In in outside, it's too bright. My background. I'm losing my mind. My background is too bright, but the room that I'm facing is kind of too dark. So it creates this, I guess, barrier for you to see the background as it should be shown. So if I do this, then it's focused, but then you don't see me, which I think is also fine, although, yeah, we can find a balance between the two. However, if I step back here, better, but really loud. So I'll try and keep it like this. Anyway, I'm wasting your time just talking about nothing and adjusting the camera. Just wanted to say hi, see how we do with today's live. If folks are interested in a chat, if not, we'll then reassess and do it another time. This is when I could do it for today. Probably not the best time. I think it would have been better if I did it at least an hour and something earlier, or even an hour or 2 hours later. But that's not possible today, so we're doing it at this time. So yeah, Musty Clips says, "Hi, bro. Hello there." AI Musty Clips, sorry. So hello there, AI Musty Clips. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being active in the chat. I can't tell you where I am, where I'm from, as that's the question, if you want. But if you want, you can also try and guess, which is usually the case. People usually want to guess. So the first clue would be Europe. So a country in Europe. I'll give you more clues as we go on, but that's your first clue. If you don't want to guess, then I'll give you then the answer right away. And my name is David, as you can see, Dave's Vortex. So Dave's would be from David. That's what Musty was asking, and I show aura. There we go. So as for the second comment is I show auras wanting me to sing Tiki Tiki, and I first do not know the song, and second, I am not good at singing, so that's not happening. Sorry about that. It felt good after talking, saying in Hindi. That's what Masti is writing here. So it felt good after talking. Yeah, talking can be great, can be therapeutic if that's what people need. And we are social people, we're social creatures. So yeah, talking is definitely something that is beneficial to us. It depends on what we talk about, but in general, yeah, talking is definitely a good thing. I'm just going to try and show you a better view. So if I step back and move, you might be able to see this. Hopefully you enjoy the view. And yeah, I just wanted to show you folks a little bit of what we have here. There we go. So your message is translated, and I can then try to see the original, but I can't manage at the moment. So yeah, Masti, I guess, is from India and saying something in Hindi. So the YouTube messaging system is translating that, and it's just showing, said in Hindi, it felt good after talking. So that's what AI Clips is saying, and yeah, I'm sure that it did. But yeah, I can't read Hindi even if I was able to see the original message, I wouldn't be able to read it. So my apologies for that. But yeah, so we can talk about anything basically. If you folks have a topic in mind or questions or anything like that, I can. I'll read, of course, your messages and we'll talk about it. I'm open to talking about any particular thing that you might be interested in. And I got about 20 minutes or so we'll see how long we go for. But yeah, if people are interested in talking, we'll cover a few topics. Important thing to note, it's always good to stay hydrated. So yeah, make sure you have your water with you, or if not water, then I guess other drinks, but maybe stay away from drinks like sodas that are too sugary. Running Man says, "Sup, my main random dude." Not much, my dude, not much. Just wanted to see what people are up to. Wanted to run this live and see if people are up to chatting. And yeah, got home from work, did a bit of chores, and had a little bit of time before I head out. So yeah, not much. How are you folks doing? It's Monday, so I hope you folks are having a great Monday and hopefully an even better week. It's essential to take a proper. It is, yeah, which could lead me to a segue of the importance of fiber. Like taking enough fiber, folks, is quite important for your longevity and health and all that. So try and try and increase or up your daily dose of fiber or your fiber intake. You should aim for about, I think, 30 grams or so, and yeah, those benefits are huge. You can obviously don't just take my word for it. Google it a little bit, and you'll see right away that yeah, fiber is really really important. You got like protein, fiber, all of those things, calories definitely, vitamins, minerals, all those things are very important. But fiber really helps with fighting all kinds of diseases. So yeah, there you go. Fiber is quite important, but don't take too much all at once. Spread it out throughout the day, and you'll be good. There you go. That's one daily tip for you. Morarty Show. Morarty Show says, "Hi, hello there. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a great Monday, and hope you're having some nice weather. I'm unable to show you that much from here, but if I move a little bit, you might be able to see some nice weather. So yeah, hope you're having a nice day as well." Have you heard the Mackenzie car crash? No, I have not. You can tell us about it, what happened, and who's Mackenzie, and yeah, hopefully, I don't know who's involved, but hopefully those people are okay, and I'm hoping nobody got seriously injured or even worse. So yeah, but didn't hear about it. Nope. The car was going 100 miles per hour and there were fatalities. Wow, okay. So was that intentional, or was it an accident? Because intentional car crash is kind of like too crazy. So I'm hoping at least that it was an accident. But yeah, sorry to hear that there was loss of life. That's never good. And I'll try and move on to some nicer topics or something a bit brighter. Um, Austin Ford says, "Yep, planned and intentional." Whoa, so they need to plan it like that's really hard to plan as well. How do you, okay, airbags and all, but still you can't guarantee that you'll, survive or that you'll be okay. That's really crazy stuff. But they've, I guess, I'm assuming since you've said this, that they proved that it was intentional in court and that there's like evidence and all that, which is interesting. Um, but then also, I'm hoping that if that is the case, that the perpetrator or Mackenzie in this case is um, under arrest and behind bars because it would be insane to have them let go. Although uh, I have seen a few cases in this country where that kind of stuff did happen and people just walked away because of corruption or other stuff. So hoping that that didn't happen here. And yeah, that's just crazy, insane. If somebody could plan a car crash, that's yeah. Um, 15 years in prison. Hmm. Well, that seems kind of so. Mackenzie planned the car crash, and she was found guilty of murder, and now is in jail. Mackenzie Shrilla is her full name. Interesting. Thank you for sharing that. I had no idea, but I'm not sure that 15 years is enough. I mean, it's a long time, but intentional manslaughter, not good. Um, yeah, difficult to put a right number on there, like how many years is enough. But at least the important thing is she's in jail and rightfully so. Then, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. And was she then hoping to like get something out of it other than just not being in that relationship, like money? I'm assuming because that's the only reason I could guess that that she wanted to do that. Um, Her boyfriend and her friend. Whoa, that's that's a crazy person right there. Uh, yeah, did not know this. I mean, thank you for sharing the news, but yeah, it's intriguing. But um, I mean, I would like to think that those kinds of people show signs of psychopathy or just that they're insane. But I don't know. Hope that um, she doesn't do it again when she comes out. I'm assuming she's not that old and will still be up and around when 15 years are up. Tom Brady, is that you? Says Lorenzo. um, a few years younger than Tom, I guess, and much poorer. uh, but thank you. I've seen last I've seen of Tom Brady was in those commercials. I did a short video on that. But yeah, he was making commercials for what pizza was that? Was it Pizza Hut? Yeah, because it was Hut Hut. Um, I gave your stream a like, bro. Thank you very much. That's very appreciated. I'm in your debt, let's say. So thank you for liking the video. That helps me a lot and helps the stream, the channel. And yeah, thank you for being active in the chat. That also helps. And if you subscribe, that helps me even further. So very much appreciated. And yeah, I hope that I can repay the favor. Maybe like your video, subscribe to your channel, anything, anything that I can do within reason. So yeah, thank you for that. Um, have you ever heard of 911? But what do you mean 911? Like have I heard? Is it? Are you referring to like a TV show or what? In general, when people hear 911, they would think of the emergency call service in the states. So calling the police or oh, sorry, yeah, 9/11 is in what happened to the Twin Towers. That's I think everybody like I was um, how old was I when that happened? I was third grade, fourth grade, something like that. When I watched it happen on TV, like it was almost live. So yeah, yeah, that's um, something. Yeah, that I guess everybody my age and older um, saw. um, Sovereign's Twin Towers was me. Um, okay, I mean, I'm assuming that's in respect to what happened. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody, I guess, of this age heard or saw the event happen, and yeah, that's also something quite insane that people want to forget. Um, in my country, we had some other crazy stuff. Um, have you heard of Oliver Tree helicopter crash? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That also. Uh, I've heard of like, but uh, those are all just a lot of like bad things and accidents and all that. We can try and up the rhythm with something maybe just serious, but not tragedy. We can talk maybe about um, important things or funny things or not important things, but let's try and light up the mood without talking about death all the time. How about that? Hello, sorry I'm late from It's Akshay. Hello, Akshay. Thank you for joining us. Glad to see you again. No need to apologize. I was also not like I was late with the stream, to be honest. I was supposed to do it a bit earlier, but I came home and had other plans. Now I had a bit of a free time in my schedule, so decided to see what you folks are up to. So glad to see you, Akshay. Hope your studies are going well, and hope that your Monday is going well also. So yeah, it's Monday, and we can try and make it, uh, a more an easier Monday or a nicer Monday for everybody if we find some nice topics and all that. My um, favorite type of airline. I haven't gone on a lot of different airlines, but I guess the Qatari Airlines are quite famous, like luxurious and all that. So I imagine I would enjoy those, like Fly Emirates, stuff like that. Um, and those are quite famous because they support like Arsenal. I'm not a big fan of Arsenal, by the way. That's a Premier League team and a football team in England. But yeah, they were big support, big. They had a big commercial for them. My apologies, sir. Says Akshay. No need to apologize. Yeah, hope you're having a great time, and thank you for joining us, Akshay. You are making the live even better. So thank you for that. Mine is Jet2 Holiday Airlines, says Morty TV show. Yeah, that's a good one. Your favorite Jet2 holiday? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would have to second that. I would say I'm hearing that song now in my head, and yeah, I would say Jet2 Holiday, uh, definitely up there. So yeah, yeah. Let's go with that. That was last summer, really really popular. I was even when I traveled, or we went to Rhodes Island in Greece, and we saw Jet2 Holiday Bus. Um, So it was quite funny to see. I always had that song then in my head while I was watching the bus. I played and enjoyed a lot with my little brother. Awesome, Akshay. So you had a nice time. I'm assuming the weather is cool too. Um, and family time is always great. I'll try and show you folks a bit more of the area. We're having some nice weather. So yeah, hopefully you folks can enjoy similar kind of weather and hopefully you can enjoy the view. So yeah, just breaking a little bit from that. And would I ever go on a helicopter? Marty Show asks, and yeah, I was thinking about that before, and no, the answer is I would not. I don't enjoy heights that much, and particularly like helicopters do not seem that safe to me. So yeah, I would decline an offer to ride in a helicopter. That's uh, pretty much definite. um, Akshay says the tide was almost got me. I was scared a little bit, and that's right. Akshay went. Was it on Friday that you went to the beach as well with your dad? Akshay lives just a few kilometers from the beach, from the sea. So awesome location. Great that you could enjoy the waves. They're really fun, but if it's too big of a wave, you should be careful and try not get under the wave. When you go a bit deeper into the ocean, then it's fun being on the waves, but also you should be careful because they can pull you towards the sea. So it can be dangerous. Watch out for that. But it also is fun being on the waves if they are not that big, not that serious. Then it's really fun. um, when I become a pilot, I'm going to fly a cargo plane. Wow, awesome. Okay, that's a great um, thing to strive for. Pilots are, well paid, travel a lot, and it's really cool. Very important job as well. So yeah, becoming a pilot is very cool. I wish you all the best with that, Moriarty. Um, it's yeah, a nice dream. And flying a cargo plane, that's a huge plane, would be fun. I would ride in a plane. And I do. So yeah, planes are much more fun than choppers. Akshay says, but I'm used to it because I started swimming when I was 7. Also excellent because swimming, not only is it important for those reasons, like when you go into waves and all that, but it also helps a lot with your development. Like it helps you build a strong back, spine, strong muscles as well. You can grow big and tall. But that strong back and spine that I'm mentioning is that you can stand straight and not like hunched over, because a lot of people when they get older they get problems with their back. There's like pain and all that, but for people that swim, especially if they swim a lot and when they are young, they don't have those problems, and they don't have problems with their posture and stuff, which is a very important thing. So Akshay, great that you are swimming, and great that you were swimming when you were younger. Really good, important stuff. Yeah, it can fix your posture. It definitely can. Yeah, it fixes your posture. It can help with your breathing. Depends on how you swim. But for example, if you're swimming, like crawl like that, then you're under the water. Then you go up to get some air. Then you go down again. So that is also a really great breathing exercise that I obviously need since I'm doing this. Um, and even if you're having your head above water at all times, it also is good for your breathing because it's a cardio exercise, and it's much better than swimming. Sorry, than running. Swimming is much better than running because your joints don't feel that much pressure. So your weight is carried by the water, and you're moving your body around and moving water around as well, which activates your muscles. So really, really good. Excellent, excellent that you're swimming Akshay. That's just something that you should, keep up the good work there. Any kind of style, backstroke, breaststroke, crawl, anything else, really, really good stuff. I can stop my breath in average in 28 seconds, and my record is 1 minute and 24 seconds. So 1 minute, 24 seconds is Akshai's record for stopping his breath. So like for diving, for example, which is awesome as well. Good breath work. So your lung capacity is at a good level. I'll just move inside because there's the dog barking, and the sound then might be better if I move inside. If you prefer to see the greenery back there, let me know and I'll get back in. Well, get back out because I'm in now. So guess what? When I punched in my punching bag, I broke it. I'm not strong. I'll get back to you on the punching bag. I have just a few things to mention there. Just to say here, Pavle Naranchich said hi. So hello there, Pavle. Thank you for joining us. So for punching the punching bag, you should have your gloves, but you should also make sure your wrists are properly placed and that they are not moving a lot, because if you punch, your wrist can move and then you can hurt your wrist. So yeah, make sure that you're punching well enough, that you're warmed up. Don't punch too hard right away. Give it a few jabs first, warm up a little bit, move around, and then start punching more if you're using the punching bag. So definitely a great exercise. Just you need to watch out for your wrists, as the more you do it, the more pressure you will then give your wrists, and then over the long term they might have suffered or have gotten you a few injuries. So watch out for that. Can I see the beautiful view for once more, please? I love your background view, sir, says Akshay. Of course, I'll just go out and I'll move away. There you go. That is the view. Yeah, and there's no barking at the moment, so does not hurt to stay outside. I'll just move. And yeah, there we go. Now we've got a nicer view. Glad you're enjoying it. Actually, I says, well, I love it. Glad to hear it. And it's, yeah, especially nice when the sky is this color. So yeah, in the summer, it's really nice. In winter, no? Someone's tires blew out. Over there somewhere. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, it's a loud popping noise. When I was playing a game, I saw a helicopter crash in my game, so I investigated. More RT says, yeah, I'm guessing in video games, when things like that happen, you can find some loot, get some items, and yeah, in video games, they can be fun. There's like explosions and all that, but in real life, obviously not that fun. So yeah, in video games, why not? And yeah, just one last thing on the punching bag or unboxing in general. Great exercise, good cardio, gives you a lot of strength. Like hip mobility is important there, movement, the way you hit, so your muscles as well have to twitch faster. You increase your reflexes. All of that is really nice. But on the downside, if you do it too much, your hands can hurt, and you can have some problems with your wrists, hips, and other joints. So just watch out for that. Don't do it too much, and you'll be fine. You can also let us know what kind of a game you were playing, and yeah, we might be able to rate the video game. I've maybe played it or watched it, so we'll see. And I think I'll just check on the time, but I think I have just a few more minutes. Yeah, I got like 4 more minutes until we end the live. So if anybody has anything they would like to share, ask, say, just feel free to leave it in the comments and we'll go through it. And I'll show you then the other side of the view just a little bit. But yeah, not much is happening there. Not even birds flying at the moment. Quite nice and calm. Yeah, quite Monday, and hopefully it stays that way. Mondays can be quite tiresome for people when they go back to school or go back to work or whatever it is they do. And yeah, that's why people usually don't like Mondays, but my Monday was pretty fine. So I've got no complaints. And it's also thanks to you folks that we are having a nice chat. Okay, well, I think we can end the live. I'll wait for another like 30 seconds. And if anybody comments something, we'll discuss it. If not, then we'll end the live and we'll get back to it maybe tomorrow if I get back in time. If not, then day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a gym session, so I might not be able to squeeze in time for a live. Well, I think it's okay now to end the live. So thank you all for coming, and thank you for the nice chat. We'll end it here, and hopefully see you again tomorrow, or hopefully the day after. But yeah, see you these days. Thank you again for the chat, and thank you for liking the video and watching. See you in the next one. Take care.